to Lessons Learned, Witchy Wednesday collective reading. I hope everybody's doing fine. Please understand that this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, please don't try to make it work for you. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I just hope that we can get to some messages that will help you. Okay, the first we have is Six of Cups, so that usually represents somebody coming back from the past. We have Nine of Cups, so this was somebody who potentially made you happy. Five of Cups, but there's some regret going on. Four of Wands, maybe there was hope for a situation to be stable, but maybe something happened, and so now, there's some regret over it not being stable. Nine of Pentacles, this is representative of somebody who is abundant. And the last one is King of Cups. This could be the person who is in regrets over this situation not working out or not leading to some form of commitment, or maybe they're in a commitment that they're not happy about. Let's see if there's anything else before we move on to get clarification. Okay, the other cards that came out is the Hermit. So basically going within to try to figure out what's going on, maybe get some illumination to understand. Two of Swords, either being blocked or having to make a decision about this, and that's why you need to go within. Nine of Wands, back and forth. It's been a struggle with this whole situation. Seven of Wands, but now you're defending the situation, or you're defending your decision or choice that you've made. Five of Pentacles, basically could be holding back, or somebody feeling left out. And then the Two of Cups is in reverse, which means that you took your love, or you took your offer of love from someone else. Okay, let's see what else we can get as far as some oracle cards on this to see what's going on. This is the Magic and Mediums Oracle. I'll probably read about these cards since I don't know these as well as some of the other ones. If you've been watching my other readings, I typically will only take things that either flip completely in my hand or drop out completely. Okay. So basically, just like you got the Hermit card before, you've got meditation, you've got higher self, and in that meditation, you're probably going to get in touch with your higher self. You're lacking focus at this time, and that's why that's in the reverse. And you're gaining some knowledge. So let's see what the book has to say about these. So for the meditation card that we have here, we have peace, protection, clarity, divine, teleportation, shield, stillness, naked, and power. So basically, again, you're going to tap into your clarity with the divine, and basically seeking that peace and the protection so that you can find out what's going on in this situation. Higher self. So higher self, basically, also in that, along with the meditation, is where you go within and you connect with your higher self so that you can remember things, you can gain more knowledge and experience to help you in the situation with trying to understand. You can get in touch with your ancestors. You can, basically really tap into that 5D higher self that you that is always there with you. For the focus in reverse, let's see what we have. So in this particular situation, you're obsessed with an unhealthy desire and you'll need to let go of what doesn't serve you and diminishes your light. So basically, if this situation is really bringing you down and is decreasing your vibration, and it's really something that's just not healthy for you, it's time to let it go. And again, align with your higher self and always focus on your highest good, from, to basically free yourself from this situation. And it speaks to, gaining this understanding, this wisdom through meditation. And the last one is knowledge. And what this is talking about here is actually, and I do believe this is also leading to this whole entire part. When you go into meditation, you're going to gain some knowledge from spirit regarding, Akashic records and past life and other things that you may not be aware of right now. So let's continue on. Let's get some Witches Familiars and see what they have to say for us today. Okay, we got two. We got the boar. And we got the newt. Okay, and for the boar, the message is, it is not often that you will see me or even sense me near, for I am usually happiest in my own company, far away from the darkest of woods. However, now I make my presence felt with my tusks gleaming and my eyes red, because what you have allowed to continue must now end. Anger wells inside you, but through me you can harness it to unleash it in the most effective way. I will do the damage. I will instill the fear and protect you from the pain that is about to be redirected toward those who have inflicted it upon you. I can devour everything organic from flesh to bone, and in doing so, I ensure those who have aggrieved you will never be able to do so again. I can root out the problems and the issues even within yourself, drive them to the surface, and give you the courage and strength to finally face and deal with them. But please do not seek me out for petty matters, simple squabbles, or malicious revenge, for I will turn just as easily on you. So basically, the boar is here to basically address a situation that is really, starting to, grab a hold of you from an emotional at Newt. What are you waiting for? Time is running out. You really need to stoke the fires within and get a move on. Whatever it is you have been hesitant about, waiting for just the right moment, the stars to align, and so on, is about to pass you by. So stop thinking whatever else you are doing and get on with the really important task at hand. You may not get the chance to tell someone that you care about them or that you want them to stay. The offer to travel won't wait, nor will your passport be valid for much longer. The place in the course held for you will go to another unless you act now. Just saying you intend to do or say something no longer holds currency. Call on me to get things moving quickly. There is nothing I can't scale, no nook or cranny I can't reach, to ensure you have all the knowledge, energy, and confidence you need to make things happen and happen fast. So basically, this is, something that, you've been holding back on, not making a move on, is really going to, perhaps bite you in the butt if you don't, take some action now. Whether that's a person and saying how you really feel or whatever the case may be. But time is of the essence, so move now. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to put some of the Making Magic Oracle on this to get further insight. So this says, time to shine creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Card number 32. We'll get a couple more and then I'll read from the book to see if there's anything else that we can glean. Perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. Interesting, number 33. One more, Spirit. Actually, I'll take two more. Okay. Philosopher's Stone, number 22. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. And one more. Alright, thank you. And this is Triple Spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Okay. Let's look at the time to shine, number 32 first. Okay. The symbol encourages you to boldly put yourself out there because it is time to shine. This means taking charge of your own life and your decisions. Do not look for external approval or guidance. You are in control of your own destiny. Be on the lookout for opportunities and always check with your inner guidance to see which ones are good for you. Say yes at the right time. Saying yes at the right time will give you a feeling of nervous excitement, but also a sense of rightness and comfort. Your gut instinct never lies. The lesson in this symbol is to put yourself first, as you may have been keeping yourself busy and distracted by helping others achieve success. It's fantastic to help, but if this is done out of fear of judgment or obligation, then it's not healthy for you. It's your turn now to shine. Okay, we're going to look at Perseverance, which is number 33. And that says, the Perseverance symbol encourages us to keep going despite the odds that may be stacked against us. This is a time to draw upon your personal power and inner strength to see something through to its natural conclusion. This card appears when progress is slow, or there's a standstill or an impasse, and it seems like nothing will ever be resolved. Like the oak tree and the moon, we must patiently wait our turn, and when the time is right, blocks will be removed and energy will start to flow beautifully again. Okay, we're looking at number 22. Now, what I want to point out too is you've got 11, 22, and 33. So you may have been seeing those numbers as messages from your crew or your angels, ancestors, etc. The Philosopher's Stone symbol can be employed for the powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. This is another big picture symbol that can be used for your higher order goals by helping mankind. When working with this symbol, Reach your mind upwards to connect with your higher self, which goes back to one of the cards we got. And ask for the optimum way to use the universal energy available to you. How can you best contribute to others? Imagine everyone you meet connecting with their gods and angels and living their best life. Surround yourself with like-minded people who uplift and inspire, and limit contact with those who drain your energy excuse me, and seem to attract constant dramas. You can only help people to the point they want to be helped. On a soul level, they might be creating dramas, as it is the only way they know how to learn. And the last one, triple spiral. The triple spiral symbol represents a full cycle of human life: birth, death, reincarnation, and the triumph of spirit over body. It represents the divine in all of us and the circles of life we go through as we journey from youth to maturity to wisdom. The triple spiral symbol is sometimes known as the triple goddess. So basically, this is talking about, maybe this is a cycle that's, trying to close out. Maybe you need to close it out, those kinds of things. Okay, let's move on to, this is the Antiquities of Magic Oracle. Hold on, I'm going to do another deck first. This is the Witch's Wisdom Oracle deck, or Oracle cards rather. Okay, we've got Lady Goddess Feminine. So Divine Feminine is coming out, or feminine energy. And this could be an encouragement to let your feminine energy out. Okay, we've got some more that flipped over. Okay, we've got the Cloak. So basically, somebody might be hiding something or concealing something. You've got ancestors and remembrance. So your ancestors, again, another message about your ancestors helping you. And then also awakening. So there's going to either be an awakening occurring, or maybe you are already awakening to something. And again, it speaks to this relationship. There's something going on with this relationship that is not, may need to be closed out, or you need to move forward, and you need to do it in the right way. You don't want to be, revengeful and angry and do all that. You have most certainly entitled to feelings, but don't do that in the wrong way. You don't want to bring karma onto yourself by the way you handle it. So be very careful. We'll take a few of these, and then we'll move on to the last deck, and then we'll close out the reading. Okay, we've got Angel. So again, angels are around you trying to guide you. Ancestors too, Spirit. Everybody's trying to help you out. Okay, we've got Leaf. And I'll read the meanings of these cards in just a moment, just to get more clarification and more information. We've got Crown. We've got Globe. So potentially, maybe traveling after getting a crown for some reason. Maybe, raising up in the position that you're in. We'll take one more. One more, Spirit, please. Okay, we got more than one. So let me move these over. So that was Angel, Leaf, Crown, Globe, grapes, hammer, house, and horse. I'm gonna leave that reversed because that's the way it came out. But some decks I know you don't allow you to read them in reverse, so we'll see what it says. Okay, for Angel, the first one. Again, like I said, you know, your angels are around you, giving you unconditional love and protection, guidance, compassion, and celestial communication. So you could be getting some downloads or some messages from your team. Let's look at Leaf. Also, let's go back to the message for the angel real quick. There is an infinite amount of gentle compassion flowing towards me. I am seen and heard and held in loving warmth. As I open my heart just a little, I allow more loving energy to flow through me. Angelic energy knows where I am, and it is gracing me with its presence. It places a warm hug around me, assuring me I am not alone. My inner light matches the vibrational frequencies of the divine. The universe hears my words and calls of my heart. As I lean in and trust this knowledge, I gently and safely walk my path. As I lift my chin and speak the words I wish to hear spoken to me, I will hear the words flowing back to me from a place of truth and unconditional love. I am a sacred child of the universe, and I am being gracefully watched over at this time. There are important messages coming to me. I choose to remain open and present to what others are saying to allow divine guidance to enter. The right words spoken at the right time. Okay, and let's take a look at Leaf. Leaf is talking about cycles, growth, decay, change, and gathering. The message is, if I find myself in a transition stage, I can remind myself that it is only temporary. As hard as that can feel to believe in some moments, my mind, body, and spirit hold the wisdom that I need to cycle through. I will intuitively figure it out one step at a time, even in moments when it feels challenging. The most profound truth about human existence is that nothing lasts forever. The only thing constant in the universe is change. If I am trying to hold on to something that is no longer within my grasp, I am being encouraged to check in with my resistance and why it does not feel safe to allow more to enter. This is something there is this or something better is always on its way to me. At any moment, I can choose to lean in and give myself permission to surrender my control. Let go of what I cannot control and manage the things that I can. I hold the freedom to absorb the happy and prosperous moments and free my mind when things feel too much for me to sort. I turn my worries over to the universe, trusting it is sorting it for me. As my mind relaxes into knowing I am being supported by a bigger presence, my energy will shift. I allow the divine to lead the way, renew my world, and give me something more prosperous. So this is really talking about when you go in and when you let go of the control, you know, the universe will work in your favor to give you something more than what you could have ever imagined. Okay, let's look at Crown. Mastery, victory, accomplishment, status, transcendence. The Oracle message. All the work I have done up to this point is starting to show in my skills. I'm beginning to master how I use them and how I share them. My emotional maturity is in alignment with where I am headed. The confidence I need is becoming alive, and new beliefs are taking form. I am not fooled by challenging days and the moments when I question myself. If I didn't do that, life would be conquered in a day. It is normal to feel what I feel. It takes time to build security, but the security that is coming to me now is real and safe, and it will continue to grow and become unwavering. I am accessing wonderful things in this lifetime. No matter how big or small my dreams are, they are a reflection of my essence. My ideas and the movement behind them impact people positively. I am brave when I choose to share my insights and see where it takes me. I lead my life in a healthy, thoughtful way that inspires others as I achieve my dreams. Globe. Humanity, shared desires, experiences, similarities, and differences. My emotions and values matter. I am focused on the greater good and the feelings and experiences that generate connection. As I speak from a place of vulnerability and truth, I create space for others to be vulnerable as well. As I witness the experience of others, I lean into a place of love and empathy. Love is the one feeling that connects us all, and lack of it creates a fear that divides us. My light is needed on this planet. As I light up, I share my radiance with others. As we all light up in the darkness, we become the reflection of the stars. If I have been feeling inundated with pressures from outside sources, I give myself time and space to check in with what I need and what feels important to me, even if I feel nervous to speak my truth. I innately understand that deeper connection is created through the expression of my raw emotions. I have an opportunity to share myself with others. This helps keep me in alignment with my values and truth, keeping my energy clean of resentment and false connection. I remain aligned to my bigger picture. I give the same courtesy to those around me, focusing on connection as my end goal. Okay, let's do grapes. Offering manifestation, immortality, eternity, temperance. Oracle message. I absorb life's delicious offerings and intoxicating gifts that are bestowed upon me. I hold on to these feelings with pride, knowing I deserve the amazing things that are flowing to me. I embrace how wonderful things feel, knowing I am worthy of it all. I have transitioned from the active energy of making things happen into the passive nature of receptivity. Gifts of the earth and fruits of my labor are how Mother Nature and the divine provide me with all that I need. They are rewarding me for my efforts and conscious connection to my light. This balance and flow is made through a mindful connection with the divine and is forever changing. I enjoy where I am now. I let the flow of abundance touch my life and I share it with those around me, knowing that when I am asked to pay it forward in divine timing, I will follow through. The connection to abundance is created through many forms, from kind words, gratitudes, and silent moments of listening. This is the gift my immortal spirit has to bestow upon this earth. Okay, we've got hammer. Transmute, justice, destruction, creation, liberation. I have the power and will to strike the earth with the heaviness of a hammer, and the echo of its vibration will spread across time and space. I have an option of how I choose to use this force. I'm aware my energy can be a force of destruction, or I choose to channel it into creative vibrations that forge the unseen into life as I transform ideas and concepts into reality and bring them into tangible form. If I see my patience are running thin and I am feeling pushed too far, I take the time I need to listen to my anger or frustration. As my anger subsides, I begin to return to feelings of calm. I hear the feelings and fears that lay below the frustration surface. With clarity of mind, I check in with myself and see what I need in order to address my present situation. Does it serve me best to step into the strength of action, or to utilize the power of silence and let it pass? In a clear state of mind, I know what is best for me to clear the air. Otherwise, the destructive energy gets caught in my vibration, looking for other ways to escape. Repressed energy has a ripple effect. I am resourceful and self knows the best and most positive way to release this energy, so I create a pathway to connection and creation. Okay, we've got house, soul, family, familiarity, internal workings, levels of consciousness. The body holds vibrational memories, and I hold all the resources within to restore myself to wholeness. My triggers hold cues to what feelings need to be healed within me. This is the gateway to the subconscious mind. As I quietly tune into my physical energy, I notice where the tension lays within. As I dance and sing and stretch and move my body, it slowly releases the tight grip and tension held within. This allows the energy to move within me and flow in a new and uplifting direction. I trust when my senses detect a feeling of familiarity and safety when things feel disjointed or disconnected. I am curious about my feelings, beliefs, and their attachments to people, jobs, and objects that have entered my space. If I feel right, I have a choice to keep them close. If it does not, I listen to how my senses react and follow through with what is best for me. I choose who and what connects to my house of worship. Self love is the safest kind of love. The more I give to myself, the more the world gains. Love people, love people. And horse. Yeah, I don't see this being in the reverse in the book, so I'm going to turn it back around. Freedom, victory, stamina, power, possibilities. Life force energy is coursing through me at a rapid speed. As I head with conscious awareness in the wilderness of my heart's calling, I am heading straight for my goals and the victories of my internal desires. As I can continue to lean into thoughts that are in alignment with my light, my heart fills with courage. Even if I feel there is a possibility of defeat, I take charge and move forward anyway, knowing failure is one of the biggest lessons that creates success. I have the power to use the knowledge I obtain to change direction at lightning speed to nurture my success. My internal will, stamina, and resilience have brought me this far and will continue to guide me forward. There is limitless potential for possibilities and unfolding expansion. I trust my internal instincts when something doesn't feel right to me. I know there is a part of me that is brave enough to grab the reins and change my course. I have the ability to download psychic messages and channel my intuition. I trust the messages I receive as they play a role in the direction I am headed. Okay, so we've got one more deck I'm going to use just to close it out. We'll see what we get. One Enchanted Evening. I thought a card flipped over. Yep, I thought so. 555, Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. Triple Spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. One last card. Okay. There's a couple. Perseverance, second time we got this card. The motivation to keep going despite the odds. So basically, even in the face of what things are looking like, just keep moving forward. Go into meditation, get the wisdom that you need to make the right decisions. Trust that your spirit guides, your angels are all around you in making these decisions. And if you feel yourself being frustrated or angered for whatever situation, whatever's going on, whatever you do, don't act out of the anger. Let that subside. Meditate, get to that calm, peaceful state again before you take any actions. Because there could be something internal to you coming up right now that's causing these feelings. And so that's why that meditation and going within and getting that assistance from your spirit team will help you. Successful career, a happy working environment, pay raises and promotions. So, there's going to be some good coming your way. Financial indications have come out twice now. So, again, listen to your team. They're there to support you. Meditate and really find out what's going on, because it could be something, that's triggering you to, feel this way. So, I encourage you today. Much love and light. Lessons learned, Soul Tribe.